Today I'll be discussing that Coit Tower, the history of Coit Tower. This is Lily Hitchcock, a daughter of a very wealthy man by the name of Charles Hitchcock. Charlie was a surgeon in the U.S. Army. During the Mexican-American War, he actually saved Jefferson Davis's life, who later will become the President of the Confederacy, #1 traitor for states' rats and slaves. But Lily was good people. She moved to SF around 7 years old. By 15, she saw a fire taking place on top of Potrero Hill. During this age, there wasn't like cars or anything, so these are manual fire trucks that are going up the hill. Now, the one that she saw, the Knickerbocker 5, was losing ground, and there wasn't enough people to push it up the hill. Lily dropped what she was doing, jumped on, and helped out. So as they're pulling this contraption up the hill, she's actually going by some bystanders that are just staring at them. So she decides to shame them. "Come on, you men, everyone pull. We'll beat them yet." They got up the hill, and Engine 5 was the first to put water on the fire. Now, in this age, the fire companies from San Francisco and all the other cities looked at each other as rivals. After they put out a fire, she becomes a famous volunteer firefighter. In fact, the first female volunteer firefighter in San Francisco. And every time there's a parade, she's on top of the engine. Anytime something's going on, she's running to help out, which her rich father didn't like, but she really didn't care. Eventually, Lily will meet her husband, Howard Coit, a super rich stock exchange guy. They called him the Collar. She would actually travel the world with this guy, going to India and even spend some time in France. Literally staying with Napoleon III, which is kind of crazy to think about. Howard will die at the age of 46, and Lily will move back to San Francisco, where Lily gets a little eccentric. She's now a widow, and she spends most of her time hanging out at Engine number 5. And I guess if you got nothing better to do, hang out there. Now, she started sewing number 5s in all of her clothes, and anytime the engine left, she would be there to watch. And if firemen started getting sick, she'd be by their bed dropping off flowers and paying for some of the bills. Then in 1929, she dies. She's going to bequeath all of her money to the city to build 2 monuments for volunteer firefighters. So the first statue will be found at Washington Square Park in San Francisco. The larger sum of money will go into building Coit Tower, which, if you notice, looks like a fire hose nozzle. All for the eccentric Lily.